Today we're going to be taking a look at Broken Roads, a story-rich, party-based RPG set in a post-apocalyptic Australian outback. This one is certainly a unique one, and it just launched today as of April 10th on PC via Steam, but it's also out on Xbox and PlayStation. This video is sponsored by TinyBuild. I appreciate them reaching out to the channel, and we're going to start off with a quick overview of one of the game's defining mechanics. Then we're going to jump right into some gameplay. Chapter markers below. Broken Roads is a narrative-driven RPG, and it comes with plenty of choices and decisions to be made which will influence your journey. The moral compass is the morality system behind this game, and it goes beyond just good and evil choices, as it focuses more on a character's philosophical leanings. As you can see on the compass right here, we have a utilitarian quadrant, a humanist quadrant, a Machiavellian quadrant, and a nihilist quadrant. And as you make choices in this game, your moral compass worldview will shift. The golden arc that you're seeing right here represents your worldview, and it can overlap into more than one quadrant. Now, at the very start of the game, you'll get a series of questions that set up the foundation of your world view, but after that, it's up to you and your in-game dialogue choices to determine where it's going to shift to or where it's going to narrow down. As you can see in this series of opening questions, for the first question, I chose a Machiavellian response, but if I were to now choose a utilitarian response, it would then shift that worldview arc a little bit more into the utilitarian quadrant. This mechanic goes beyond just visual representation, though, as where your worldview arc aims at not only unlocks dialogue options in the game, but it also unlocks these moral traits, which are perks, many of which do benefit combat. Another really important but cool aspect of the morality system is that the more broad-minded that you are, the more choices are going to be presented to you in the game. You're going to have a wider array of choices, but the more narrow-minded you are, meaning the more choices that you make that go right down that worldview arc that you've set for yourself, the more higher level decisions you'll be able to make. Another unique aspect of this game is, of course, its post-apocalyptic Australia setting portrayed to us in this very unique hand-drawn art style. Drop Bear Bites, the studio behind this game, is a studio based out of Australia, and they actually received input for their game from Indigenous elders so that they could respectfully and authentically represent Indigenous Australians in this setting. The story revolves around surviving in this post-apocalyptic world and dealing with the various factions in a way that suits you. At the start of the game, you also get to choose a background, which does affect attribute bonuses, but even more importantly, it affects how NPCs may treat you in the way that some quest dialogue will play out. You'll even get background specific responses. Now, there's not much for character appearance choices, just a few presets here, but this game's agency and freedom really shines in the morality system. So let's jump into the game now and go over and show off a few more aspects, including combat. Welcome to Broken Roads. I'd like to introduce you all to my character named Wolf. He looks exactly like me, doesn't he? And I'm currently hanging out in the main town area, at least for where I'm at on this particular load point. I don't want to get into any spoilers or anything in this video. Just have a quick chat with the vendor up here so you guys can see the vendor interface. This guy sells a ton of weapons, pistols, hunting rifles, spiked clubs, hammers, grenades, and vests. But unfortunately, I am currently a broke boy and I only have $78 to my name, although I do have a lot of items that I could potentially sell here. Now, the reason why you're not seeing the rest of my party right now is because my party is actually chilling in the Brookton convoy area of this town. I can go over there and converse with them, but they are going to come along with me when we head to the world map or go out on a quest. That is when I'll assume control of up to a party of 5. Before I head out, though, I do want to level up my character, and I wanted to show you guys this. So if we head to the character sheet, I am now level 8, and I have 1 attribute point to spend. I'm going to put my 1 attribute point into Resolve, as Resolve affects HP, damage reduction, and resistance to certain status conditions. I've been kind of building my character as this frontline tanky melee character. As you can see, I have 16 points into strength. I also have 14 points to spend on skills here, and the 12 skills that you see in gray are the skills that everybody has access to at the start of the game. You can invest in whatever skills that you want to. These black skills down here I actually got from talking to an NPC in the game. I don't want to spoil anything, but there is kind of like a magic system in this game, but part of the mystery of this game is figuring out where this energy comes from, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But you can get some cool abilities outside of just, you know, realistic gunplay and things like that. I have Nitro right here, which gives me an extra action point and movement points at the cost of sacrificing it the following round. I have Gravity, which allows me to basically knock down a target. There's more of a chance of knocking them down, and the Withstand is a tanky ability but you can pick up some pretty cool ones like fire abilities and things like that. So now I'm going to spend these 14 points, and just to give you guys a quick example, if I were to start putting them into the biology skill right here, each point in biology increases the effectiveness of healing items by 1%. But you'll notice when I get to that first tier right here, we're going to get an extra benefit from the biology skill. So once I put 25 points in, you guys will notice now we have allows the use of items that cure negative conditions, and also a 10% chance that the restorative item won't be used up. Now we're going to head out and see what the world has to offer. I was thinking about doing a quest for you guys, but I'm going to leave that for you guys to experience on your own. You can actually go to the front gate of a town or the exit point of a town, or you can just simply click on the world map, and it's going to tell me that I need to gather my mates before venturing forth. I like that line right there. A lot of you guys know what that is referencing, or it's kind of a little bit of an Easter egg right there for Baldur's Gate fans. And we get to select 4 companions to accompany my character. So I'm going to take Jess, Sean, DJ, and Ella, and then we're going to head to the overworld map. Now, all the locations that I have discovered, I can click on them and fast travel, or we can take control of the party right here and kind of wander around the outback here. And as you can see, when you wander around, you can discover new locations, but you can also get into random encounters or come across certain traveling merchants and things like that. Now I am going to go ahead and just get into the combat encounter right here. And the first thing that's going to be done is the initiative order is going to be formed here. Oh, and it looks like, wow, my entire group gets to go first. That's awesome. It's usually staggered at least a little bit. As you can see, I have 4 bandits here that we have to take care of, or raiders that we have to take care of. Now on the bottom right, you can see I have action points right here represented by these green points, and then movement points as well. They're both separate from one another. And if I want to use any skills that I have, as Deadeye, or for my character, use the Nitro ability, you just have to simply go into your skill wheel, and skills do cost action points. So your skills and your weapon attacks will use up your action points, and then movement, of course, uses up your movement points. So let's go ahead, and there's not really much to this battlefield because it is a random encounter. It doesn't look like there's a lot of cover. There's not really a lot going on, so I'm just going to go ahead and focus on the opponents to the left right here, and I'm going to do a sniper shot with Ella. Nice. And then maybe move her back just a little bit. Yeah, perfect. And then with Jess, we're going to go ahead and move up towards this character, but switch to a pistol, which does cost 1 action point. And I do have plenty of action points left, and then we're going to take a shot. Beautiful. Okay, and now my character is up, and instead of running over there and using up all my movement points, even though I am a melee character, I am going to take a sniper shot. Oh no. And I missed. All right, well, in that case, I'm going to move up here towards this character and then switch to my cleaver. Okay, now it is Sean's turn. Sean, we're going to switch you to the sniper rifle. Pull that bad boy out. Let me see what skills Sean doesn't really have. Well, he does have a few skills here. Leadership, intimidate, sprint, and I can throw a frag grenade also. Let's see how many people I can hit with the frag grenade. I can hit 2 people over here, but it's not going to do a ton of damage because it's the outer radius of the frag grenade. Let's go ahead and just take a sniper shot at this character. Nice. Almost killed that character. Did maim the character, which is nice. And I'm going to back up a little bit. Also reload. You do have to reload your weapons, and it costs action points to reload. And then last but not least, on my team, we have DJ, who doesn't have the best equipment right now. I do have pyrokinetics, though. Let's go ahead and do that. This is going to be kind of cool, so you guys can see some of the magic in this game a little bit. It kind of burns that area, a little bit of a DOT effect on him. And then we should probably back him up also. Don't want to be too closely grouped up here, but that's okay. Now it's the Raiders' turn. Oh, damn. That was a critical hit. 31 damage. Oh, man, we're about to lose. We're about to lose a party member here. If I don't heal her. I think she's dead. Okay, back to my turn. Let's see if we have a med kit. I do, so I'm going to spend Ella's turn. Yeah, we're going to spend Ella's turn to use a med kit or a bandage right here. And actually, I can't reach, so never mind. We're not going to do that. We're just going to take a shot with a sniper rifle. And I'm going to... yeah, just a regular shot. Takes a little bit to switch weapons. Oh my god. Not good. Not good at all. Okay, nice. I'm gonna back her up a little bit. This is a really basic combat encounter. Not only is it a random encounter, I also don't have my characters that leveled up. I don't really have that great a gear. We'll reload. Damn, Wolf is taking some damage. All right, let's go ahead and I'm gonna do Deadeye, which increases my accuracy. And we're going to help out Wolf over here. Actually, we're gonna focus on this guy because he's almost dead. We'll take a sniper shot. And there is a cover system in this game. If you go behind cover, your character will kind of crouch down a little bit, but there's really not much to this particular combat encounter. All right, Wolf, let's go ahead and have you, I'm going to have you pop a med kit, which is action points 3. Yeah, we'll do it. That leaves me with 1 action point, which I really can't do anything with. Yeah. I mean, I could sprint, which will transform all my remaining action points into movement points, but that's not really going to help us. But hey, I can actually use Nitro. Let's use Nitro. And now I have some action points back, although I'm not going to have them next round. And we can take a swipe at this guy with my cleave weapon here. Oh, I missed, man. Oh, no. Okay, all right. All right, got 1 more attack. Nice, okay. If I had gravity, I would have used it right there to try to knock him down, which would have saved my character a little bit here. Okay, back to focusing on this guy. And let's go ahead and do, we're going to do Deadeye. Okay, nice, beautiful. And then I'm still kind of a noob at this game, but I'm starting to get it down. Move her out to, let's just take a sniper shot. Finish this guy off. Beautiful. And we'll come behind the tree. So reload. She's pretty messed up, so I'm just going to back her up a little bit. Have her wait over there. Damn, Wolf is pretty messed up right now too. Let's move right here, and then we're going to do Deadeye and a sniper shot. Okay, not too shabby, not too shabby. I'm going to take a med kit. Nope, I don't have any action points because I used Nitro the previous turn. I don't have any action points to spend right now, so that might have screwed me a little bit. All right, let's blast this guy right now. We're gonna do Deadeye. Almost got him, but this character should be able to finish him off. Let's switch to a melee weapon. The range that you're at with particular weapons does matter. So when I'm in somebody's face, I probably a pistol might not be horrible, but melee weapon's probably better. There we go. We stab that guy to death. Damn, that's a nice shot. There we go. That encounter is now over, and I can continue to kind of wander around and look for secrets or other random encounters, or we can fast travel to one of these locations here. I don't want to spoil anything because some of the locations are pretty cool looking. Let's go ahead and let's go to the plane crash, which is early on in the game, something that you will discover. In a lot of the areas, oh, we have another random encounter. I'm going to flee that one and just go right to the plane crash. A lot of the areas that you encounter, some of them will be quite small, while others will be bigger, like the town area that you saw in the beginning of the game. But as you can see, I'm in the plane crash area right here. It is nighttime. I could rest, or we could pass time. Let's go ahead and pass some time. There we go. And we can run around this area right here. The wildlife is pretty cool in this game. Really, really love the art style. And there's not much for me to do here at the moment because I already did complete a few quests in this area, but I can talk to this guy. And he has some dialogue. Awesome. Hello. Oh, I do have a quest here. Never mind. I finally tracked you down. I fear you have me at a disadvantage. Are you here to take me prisoner again, or does Governor Smith have some harsher punishment in mind? Was it always your plan to attack us? Attack? Not unless it was absolutely necessary, no. We were just out to gather information. I should be going. Thank you for the conversation. It has been illuminating. Then we have all these different dialogue choices here. I could even attack, and let's go ahead and click on it. Why not? Now we end up in encounter. This is kind of us bullying this guy, though, because I think we're going to put him down pretty fast. But there is a lot of player agency in this regard. There's been a lot of characters that I've killed that I know I didn't need to, but sometimes it's kind of fun just to see what happens. Now, there is voice acting in this game, and there is a narrator, but it's definitely not the entire game, so do expect to be doing some reading on your own. And that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully I was able to introduce some of you guys to a new game here. I always love supporting projects like this from indie companies, and thank you to Tiny Build, also Drop Bear Bites, for reaching out to the channel to sponsor this video and give me an early look so I could release a little bit of an overview for you all. I'll leave a link down below if you guys are interested in purchasing the game, and I'll catch you on the next one.